Why are you getting mad?
Yo, don't ever speak over me again, bro.
But anyways,
And every time you say shut up, and they keep talking, just one little thing on the head. I'm calm with that.
a lot of your jokes back then involved dicks and
Maybe that was a sign. I don't know.
Yeah. The sign for what?
Gayness? I don't know. Maybe
Why
I was
are you
gay.
gay?
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another show. Joined by Julian, you're joined by V2. We have Y. What's your name again?
Proddy
bro?
Y.
Proddy Y. Got Proddy Y in the building.
Yeah.
Proddy Y, thanks again for making this journey. We love you. And we just want to say.
That'll be beeped.
It'll be beeped, yeah.
So so welcome back to our podcast. And today's topic.
It's not a topic really. It's just that we were talking about it earlier. And we love fuck it. Let's make a show out of it.
Yeah.
Episode out of it, yeah.
Yeah. So Vithujan,
Are you gay?
why are you gay? No, that's not the topic.
not the topic.
The topic is now that you're a dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eh,
Way!
I told you my sperm works.
Okay. So now that you're a dad and
Yeah.
your sperm is working fine, how would you discipline your child? Would you smack them? Would you hit them?
Smack them.
you hit your child?
I personally, again, depending on the severity of their crime, what they do, I don't think there'll be any spanking involved or any hitting them, because I was brought up in a household where obviously you think my mom and dad, that generation, would hit children, because I know a lot of friends and family my age, younger than me, who got hit by their parents because they were doing like naughty things. Yeah, me never happened.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I am this person I am today.
Which is what? Good, bad?
I like this person I am, but I've done like my fair share of being naughty things where even I was told my mom, why didn't you hit me, bro?
Yeah.
Like those moments, but I've never been hit by my mom and dad.
Yeah.
There's been close encounters where my dad's whacked a belt out, but he was hitting the wall, not me.
Yeah.
And then it's been my mom, you know the mom does that, that like cat one.
Yeah.
You know how cats are?
Yeah.
There's been those ones my mom does, but other than that, I don't know what it's like to be hit.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I end up in a lot of fights and get my nose broken and shit. Because God is like, you didn't get hit, I hit you now. No, but other than that, I don't think I would hit my daughter. I feel there's other ways of disciplining kids.
Yeah.
And my route, I'm going to tell you, is going to be the more emotional blackmail type of like you could do this to your own dad, those kind of ways. I feel like that hits the spot even harder. Like that's more
I get you.
you know, it's more effective from my side. What about you? Would you abuse your children?
Abuse.
I'm joking. Would you discipline them by hitting them?
I think my answer and my story is pretty much the same as you.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember getting hit by my parents.
Okay.
Obviously my mom was more of like the angry one and stuff, and I feel like I've got little memories of her pulling out this wooden stick and shit, and like, but I don't ever remember, because if I got hit, I feel like I would have remembered the pain, but I don't remember anything like that. Yeah. My dad 100% never hit me. He was against all that. He never did things like that.
Would you say you're more like your dad or your mom?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah. I when I think about it, I am very happy with the certain things, the way he brought me up and the way he
dealt with situations.
Yeah. I look at that and I'm very inspired by that, and I always think this is how I want to deal with it in the future.
So that's a good thing. You take what your dad did to you guys and you want to apply it
in a
in your own
positive
life.
way, yeah.
In a positive way,
because it was nothing he ever did traumatized me,
of course,
or like hurt me, or left bruises on me and stuff. But he did it in a way where it's like, for example, like he would explain it to you. Yeah. Like, for example, if I done some madness, let me give you an example, So
if we're gonna talk about madness we done back in the days, I got a few stories.
It wasn't even that deep, So basically, I used to play outside my house with a bunch of kids that lived on the road, And we used to play with this like tennis ball, football, whatever it is. My next door neighbor was this angry fucking guy, He was always
an adult.
It was an adult. He lived there. He had a van, And our ball always used to go underneath the van. And every time one of the kids would go get the ball, he would somehow open the door at the right time, and he would screw at us because
Well,
we're
you can't
hitting.
go get a ball.
No, because it's going towards his van and he's scared that we're gonna hit the van and shit. Even though we've never hit the van, it's always underneath and stuff. Yeah. So he would come out and he was like this angry looking guy who would always scream. He was always like miserable, innit?
Yeah.
He was that miserable guy. And one time, one of the guys I was playing with must have hit the ball underneath. And instead of getting the ball, everyone just went home because they're like, we're not risking it. This guy's going to come out and shit.
Afraid to get the ball.
Yeah. So I go home and I'm pissed off. And then my dad's like, why are you angry and stuff? And I was like, this that other guy kicked the ball underneath and stuff. And this the old man's gonna come out and start shouting at us again and stuff like that. And then my dad got annoyed that I left the situation like that and I was blaming them and stuff. And he explained it to me. He was like to me, if you're all playing the game and if one person hits the ball underneath the thing, you all have to take responsibility because you all play together. Just because he did it, he's not the one in the wrong. So you can't just say he hit it, so he has to go get it. You all have to like take responsibility and
find out a way to
get the ball. You can't just say he's wrong and stuff. So he would make me understand. This is just an example to show that whenever there was an issue, he would make me understand it. And I would be like, oh shit, you know what? For the fact that I still remember it, made me realize that these things I pick up and I'm like, you know what, that's true. Whenever there's a problem in a group, don't just point fingers at one person. It's like everyone sort of have to take responsibility and stuff. And those little moments.
That's a good teaching lesson, you know?
Yeah, so there's been so many of those moments where I would think like, he did it in a way where he would make you understand shit rather than hitting you or things like that. And another thing is, he was so nice about things that if you do anything bad, you feel so guilty to hurt him. So you're thinking like, he's so understanding. Why do I want to hurt him? So that automatically makes you not want to do fucked up shit behind his back. So it's like, oh, he's so nice. So, but then have you ever come across comments and stuff like in comment sections, whenever there's like a naughty kid on a TikTok or an Instagram video, like majority of the comments are like people saying, see, in my days I would have got smacked and that's how I'm going to raise my kids. This kid deserves to get smacked and
I don't
shit,
condone that shit, no.
But then what do you have to say to people that says like that when they say like, oh, I got smacked and that's why I'm disciplined and shit? What do you say to that?
The thing is, people need to remember, I think we only know this now, but every kid is different. There are kids you can do gentle parenting with, which we will talk about later.
That's like modern parenting,
modern day parenting, but then there's also kids that actually need a little slapping. Like, for example, I wish when I was younger, I had gotten hit, not by my dad, but my mom. I feel like my mom has, not that my mom and dad are different people, but like they are different people, but they're still parents at the end of the day, right? So not like I'm giving my mom more rights than my dad, but I just feel like I would have learned my lesson more if my dad had hit me rather than my mom. But then also, I think like my dad not putting his hands on me has given me this high level of respect for him. So till this date, whatever my dad say, I do. Like my dad's words are God's words to me. So
respect.
Respect. So more than that, for me, I'm not scared of disappointing me.
It's not fear of him.
I'm not fearful of him. I even say that to everyone. I'm not scared of my dad. I'm just really respectful towards him. And I don't want him to be hurt thinking that his son turned out like me or like that. And to this date, I've never had an issue with my dad in that sense. Like, there's the odd occasion, like when I'm probably not, if I'm working and I take like 2 days off and I'm sitting at home, he'd be like, just go find a part-time job. But that's just any time with that being like that, innit? But there's been incidents where my dad should have fucking hit me hard and I wouldn't do it,
Bruv, I've got not my personal stories, but when I was a kid, I used to hear fucked up stories from friends, Tamil friends, where I remember this one guy told me that his dad used to hit him, right? Hitting is like, I always used to think like hitting means
just like
you hear his fucked up shit about belts and all that, but bruv, this guy got like this funky haircut because it was like prom or some shit, and he went home and then he told me that bruv, the dad didn't hit him, he punched him, he sparked him on his face. He punched his head and shit,
So this guy's a kid at your age?
He's promming out, like, how old is
16,
that prom? 16,
Oh
he went home with that funky haircut. Like, I was like to him, did he like hit you or like, what do you mean punch, bro? Because I can't even picture that, He was like, nah, full on with his fist, punched his face.
Fucking
hell. And I'm like, bro, like, how does your mind go that far and shit, And like these are the same people that probably grow up and be like, nah, I respect my dad for doing that because it disciplined me. But for me, it's like, did you really need, bro? For me, it sounds like the dad, not just him, but most people that abuse their kids, you've got anger issues. You've got unresolved anger issues. And you're just someone who gets really angry and you take it out on that
the
kid.
child, yeah.
And you know how mad it is to take out your anger on a kid that can't defend themselves. That is crazy, bro.
It's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. And like I'm saying, a lot of the times people don't do it thinking I'm gonna discipline the kid. It's actually like anger. It's like, oh, stop annoying me, like stop being so loud, stop being such an annoying kid.
Yeah.
But that's just you being angry and taking it out because you know that kid can't hit you back and shit.
Yeah.
And you're feeling powerful over that kid. But bro, little do you know that kid's growing up with mad trauma.
I just personally, if that baby is a result of you, like if that baby, if your son comes out, daughter, whatever, you have a baby child, how do you wouldn't even hit your pet dog. Why would you hit your child?
Yeah, it's mad, bro.
Because right now, my daughter, she screams sometimes, everything, but you don't do it. You can't. I don't have the heart to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, but then again, when they're a bit older, maybe when they're like 5 and 6, if they say something and do something, if it's in the moment, then I can condone that. But like, you know what? If you're talking to someone and this kid keep interrupting, and every time you say shut up, and they keep talking, just one little thing on the head, I'm calm with that. But the fucking closing your fist up and punching someone, what the fuck is that all about? Have you heard these fucking people, Tamil people, what they do is they take a silver spoon or fork, they go to the stove and they heat it up and then they put it, How you fuck, isn't that what you fucking fled from in the first place?
Mad,
how are you doing it to your kid? And the ironbox like because they're angry. How the fuck do you do it?
Yeah. Do you remember that film Veil? You know what scene I'm talking about?
Sad as
that
fuck.
shit fucked me up, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Leave him naked
in
outside.
In the sun,
In the sun,
oh
yo.
my God.
But yeah, some people look, like I can't tell people how to parent their child. Yeah, I'm not a parent, so I haven't experienced this. I can't say what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I'm wise enough to know that you don't fucking get your fist out and spark your kid and shit.
Bro.
Like,
I'll tell you a funny story, yeah? So back in Denmark, when we used to live there, we've never been hit by parents or whatnot. We don't know what that world is all about, right? We don't know what that world is. One of our aunties come to visit. She's from London. She comes to visit us. She stays at our house for like a week or so, and she's there with her family, like 2 sons and husband there. And then at that time, my younger sister got really ill. So we were looking for the thermometer, like to check her temperature. And in Denmark, you know, Sunday come and nothing's open. No, you can't go in the shops anywhere. Nothing's open. And then we're looking for the thermometer, right, to check the temperature. We can't find it. But I remember, but then my sister said, "Oh, Thambi, remember we played doctor with it." All three, me, my sister, my sister, we must have played doctor. We must have been placed there. We couldn't find it. So my dad was a bit upset. He's like, "What is this stuff?" And you know what my auntie does? She makes us go outside in the snow and stand there muttukalle.
Oh shit.
And my mom is finished work and coming home, and the neighbor is another Tamil lady who doesn't hit her kid. She's like, how you letting this happen? My dad didn't know this was happening, innit? And then only for him to find out that we were in the muttukar outside in the snow. And my dad got vexed. He was like, we don't even do this. I would never do this to my kid. Why would you do that? And then I was like, wait, so I got abused by my auntie. And we're okay with it. And obviously because she's related, it's like, it's just a strict auntie.
I feel like certain disciplines, alright, as long as you're not getting physically hurt.
But then again, everything is physically hurt though. There's nothing you can't do.
No, as in like, for example, let's say it's like
iron box.
Oh no, like the
in the snow,
hitting on your knee. No, sitting on your like.
Oh yeah, when you're kneeling on the floor,
kneeling on the floor, and if your parent says, "Oh, stay like that for 5 minutes" or something,
it's
not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, in the corner, like go count
in a normal room. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
That's calm. You gotta do a few of these parenting things, I guess.
Yeah. I remember when I really realized that I felt really guilty is when I was like 10 or 9. It was just a few years before I came to London. We went to art class in Denmark in our school. One of the lessons were art, and we had to make these clay things, right? You know clay. We're making clay sculptures and stuff, Everyone's making like Santa Claus, like little cars and little things. What am I making?
A dick.
I made a dick. I made a big one as well. I made an African one. Like 2 boards in this, And then the teacher, I fucking hate the teacher for this, Nothing, no problem. Because we have a Christmas dinner 2 days later. And I didn't know that these are going to be displayed at the Christmas dinner.
Yeah. How they displaying it though?
That's how teachers are in Denmark.
Yeah.
So I've done a proper nice little dick, And the teacher was like, why are you doing this? I'm like, you said we can do anything. I'm that stupid. This is why I wish I got hit. I can do
I'm
anything.
surprised your parents didn't hit you, not gonna lie, bro.
Listen to this, I can do anything I want. I can do anything I want, Okay, fine. Painted it, everything, put it into the oven, clay oven, and it bakes it, and then you paint it, and it comes out like proper shiny and stuff. And then following day, 2 days later, we have a Christmas dinner, and we all families have to bring their own food from their culture, and we just go there and eat together with the classmates. And I look in the corner. What's in the corner?
Your dick.
An erect penis. And then the parents go to look at it.
Yeah.
And this is Vithujan's.
Yeah.
This penis, Vithujan made.
Shit.
Amma Appa looked at me. And that day we had an auntie to visit from another part of Denmark.
And
She came and she was like, and nothing. Oh, no, Solila. Take the statue, brings it home and puts it there.
Yeah. Who?
My dad.
Yeah.
And he just puts it there, yeah? He's like, isn't it? I was like, I don't say anything, you know? Like, my go-to thing is, everyone did it, so I did it. Papa was like, no, your statue was the only penis there. I was like, fuck. And I remember it used to be, they had like a little showcase cupboard, yeah? It was there for a long time, yeah? Every time I looked at it, I used to be like,
yeah.
I was so disappointed in myself. And then I never learned my lesson. And I used to do another thing, I used to, when we used to sit down and the teacher would write something on the board, I used to go for toilet breaks. I didn't need to go to the toilet, but I would pretend to go to the toilet because I was the class clown. I get up, go to the toilet, but after I've been to the toilet, I come back out again. And then what I would do, I'll take I don't know if you can see it on camera, I'll take a finger, stick it through here, and I'll walk into class like this. And I'll purposely brush against people. Sorry. And then I thought that was jokes, innit? And the teacher...
A lot of your jokes back then involved dicks, innit?
Maybe that was a sign. I don't know. And then,
a sign for what?
Gayness? I don't know. Maybe
Why
I was
are you
gay.
gay?
Why are you gay?
Yeah.
But then that's what happened. And then... and again, my dad, why would you do that? And it's the way he confronts me about it. Makes me feel so bad. And after that, I think I just like, you know what? I don't want to be the class clown anymore. And let's drop the class clown shit. And let's also drop the dick stuff. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny. It's not funny. Maybe I was just trying to compensate for something I didn't have.
Back then,
but those were times where my dad, those are hittable offenses. These are things we should punish. But my dad's look and just the conversation alone with me, like, why would you do that? That's not a good thing to do. People are coming to look at these things and you're doing this. I don't want people to say that this person's son is behaving like this. Those conversations, and I think I became a better child.
But I've got this quick video. About this topic.
So I just learned about the Harvard study about spanking our children and what impact it actually has on our kids. So I was spanked as a kid. And a lot of us feel like, spanking is just a natural part of either a cultural or generational way of raising kids and disciplining them. But Harvard recently did a study where they followed children who were spanked at least once a week, not to the point where the spanking left bruises or marks, so it wouldn't, qualify as abuse. But they just followed kids that were spanked, and then they scanned their brains when they were between 19 and 20 years old. And what they found was that on average, that those young adults, the ones that were spanked versus the ones that weren't, had a 30% reduction in gray matter in their brains. 30% reduction just by being spanked. What they also found by flashing images of aggressive looking faces is that the same parts lit up in the brains of those kids that were spanked as those that had experienced severe physical or sexual trauma or abuse as children as well. So basically, what the study's telling us is that even though we think that spanking a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old is just part of helping to discipline a child or helping to correct their behavior, it is the equivalent of extreme abuse to our children, which is news to me because, like I said,
did he say he went to Harvard or
there's a study from Harvard University that came out.
The fact that, oh my god,
it's a Harvard study, innit? But you know what's mad, like when you think about it, you know what he just said, that getting spanked, like a 2-year-old or 5-year-old getting spanked as a child, is the same as like physical trauma or something like that.
Same as sexual abuse and
in the long
trauma,
run, Just the thought of that is mad. You know why? Because it's like, it's that whole concept I said earlier, bro. It's like I've got like obviously the closest thing to a son is my nephew, like that's part of my family as a child, and even when he's just like falls or something and he cries, like even seeing him cry has like it makes me feel so sad, innit? Like looking at him cry or being sad about something, like I have so much like love for him and stuff, And the thought of like, again, hitting him to the point where he cries kind of fucks with my head. Because again, it's the fact that I'm doing this to someone who can't defend themselves.
Exactly.
And I feel like I don't know, man. I don't think, I know a lot of people watching this. I know so many people who say, no, you have to discipline them by hitting them. You have to discipline. I got hit. I'm turned out right. I got hit. But I feel like, me personally, again, like you do your thing with your child, yeah? But especially with these studies that we've seen, where
So, but did they mention this study when it was done? It was recently.
I think it was a recent Harvard study, yeah. But there's
because I'm trying to say that because obviously our generation is different now, how we raise our kids. But do you think that obviously, according to everything and everyone saying these days, the world has gone soft? They say this. There's
two sides to this shit. This is another topic.
They've gone soft.
We will have another full podcast for this. But my answer to that is that to an extent, certain things, yes, certain aspects of life, I feel like maybe we've gone a little bit more soft. But sometimes I also feel like it's not that people have gone soft. It's just that they're more in tune with their like feelings and emotions and thoughts.
Which you should be, which is a good thing. Yeah,
which is a good thing. Like for example, there are people on my social media and stuff, who post things like, this world is so soft. We need to be we need to fight back. We need to do this. We need to be aggressive, rather and shit. Yeah. My question is, for people saying the world's gone soft, why do you want the world to go? Like, why do you want people to be angry?
Or why do you want a tough world?
Why do you want a tough?
Yeah.
Why do you want people to be so angry all the time? Like, what's the problem with people being like a bit more vulnerable, a bit more soft, a bit more open with their feelings, a bit more relaxed, a bit happier?
It's like a weak thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but for me, I feel like that's the kind of world we need, rather than.
Of course. But that way, there's more sympathy and empathy.
I understand that you want tougher people because the world's not a nice place, so you want them to. Toughen up and deal with things a bit better. Yeah. But I think that's a lot to do with like.
I think I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I think people discipline their kids by hitting them. They think subconsciously that they are making them thick-skinned to certain things.
Yeah.
So they're preparing them for the world because they know that this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But my point is, why though? Yeah. Why would you want to do that? Because just if you put it in black and white, you hitting someone is gonna hurt them. Why do you want to hurt a person? Do you see what I mean? Someone else hitting your son and you hitting the son, in my eyes, it's the same thing.
And you get mad if someone hits you.
If someone hits my son, this is our daughter, same thing. If you hit my son or I hit them, same thing. At the end of the day, that kid endured the pain, they're going through the pain, you know what I mean? But like, the thing is, there's this little jokey ones like, oh, God, get away. Push those ones, you can't, but...
I think you shouldn't, like, if it's a hit that's gonna physically hurt them, that's mad, bro.
But do you not really, have you not noticed, like, even not in just our friends group, but like I've noticed amongst cousins and just Tamil guys I know in general, guys and girls, a lot of the times, they're not close with their dads and they can't say certain things to their dad.
Oh, yeah.
It's because of that childhood trauma. They can't say a lot of things. I can say anything to my dad. And my dad will do anything if I ask him to do it. But there are guys who don't have that luxury of going. I say it's a luxury because not everybody can go to their dad and speak. And I feel very privileged to be able to go and speak to my dad about anything. But a lot of people don't have that relationship with their dad.
Of course.
And first of all, they think this is the guy who kept hitting me back in the days. Why do I care? I know people who still have vengeance against their mom and dad. They are still plotting revenge for their mom and dad. They're like, I can't wait to leave this house. I can't wait to fuck off from these. I can't wait to fucking leave this because this person hit me when I was younger. So if a kid is thinking that, then you know they're thinking that for a reason because that's how much fucking pain they went through.
And I feel like hitting them also, what you're doing without realizing is that you're stopping your kid from telling you about issues they're going through.
Of course.
Because at this point, you're dealing with someone who hits you every time you make a mistake. So imagine at school you've made a mistake, but it's turned into some big shit. Who do you come and tell? Because if I've been banged up for making mistakes, if I come home, I'll be like, if I told them,
you're gonna hide it.
You're gonna hide it. So I might as well hide it.
And that's when bigger problems happen.
Bigger issues happen. All these madness.
And also, kids become immune to it. You hit them so much, they're like, wait, if I do this, fuck it, I'll do it. Because the thing is, kids are not afraid of getting hit. They're scared of disappointing their parents. So if they know they're just gonna get a hit from it, they'll carry on with doing what they need to do, you know. But I've seen kids where their mom and dad fucking beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like,
You've seen that?
what I've seen like in Tamil weddings and
Yeah,
Tamil
yeah,
things
yeah,
where the
yeah.
mom and dad will just hit the kid,
Yeah, yeah.
and the kid just carries on playing. They're so immune to it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not working, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're not scared of getting hit. They know it's just another hit, and they can do the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. From my experience, from my many years of experience on meeting Tamil people, yeah.
Yeah,
I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
wrong.
I haven't said it yet.
Oh.
The most like people that turned out the most fucked up, who do the most fucked up shit, happen to have the most strictest parents.
Yeah.
And that's probably obviously because to do with the fact that their parents were so strict that they had to figure out loopholes to do sly stuff.
Yeah.
How
So
to
they
figure out
become
how
more
to lie to
secretive
them,
about things.
how
Yeah,
to be secretive, how to do dodgy things without telling them. Whereas
and they start lying more.
whereas when you have like a bit of friendly parents and stuff,
Yeah.
first of all, you feel guilty to even hurt them.
Yeah.
Two, when you do some mad shit, you come home and you kind of explain to them, this is what I went through, this is what I did, I know it's wrong. And you're able to talk to them.
Yeah.
And it's just better for you and everyone, innit?
Of course. And
But-
it does leave a scar internally, but you don't realize it.
Yeah.
It has this like impact later on
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, would I have been different? Did you get hit by your parents? No. Yeah, of course he didn't. Of course he didn't get hit.
The guy
man.
lives like a king, though.
Yeah. you know, in Yanagam's house, yeah, he's the king.
Legit.
Everybody works for him.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah.
But
I
what
can
was
put a
that?
picture. You don't even need to tell me. Right now, your mom is probably stressing, and your sisters are probably like, oh, I need to buy this guy something, you know, because he's like,
The king.
the king. And your dad is like, your dad's probably like, I don't know, probably thinking like, in the king can I get in the salam. I'm joking,
Yeah, I
bro.
was gonna say, like I know, I think you mentioned something about people being soft, gentle parenting, all those things you mentioned.
Oh yeah, gentle parenting. We
All-
talked about earlier.
All of that you mentioned, yeah. And I know based on comments, and I've discussed these topics with so many people and stuff, yeah. From all of this put together, one thing I do realize that a lot of people do believe that to discipline your child, you have to hit them and stuff.
Yeah.
And again, like this might be your thing, I might be wrong. This is your way of
Are
life.
you
and stuff.
saying that because you don't have a child yet?
What?
Is that why you don't want to make it too much a comment on it? Like you're saying you do your thing, like is
No,
that because
for
you
me,
don't
it's like everyone's got their way of parenting, innit? I can't tell you how to raise your kid. And
Of course
stuff,
not,
yeah?
of course not,
I
but-
will do what I want to do.
Yeah,
Do you get
yeah.
it? I will do what I want to do, and I will do what I think is right to do. But if you're gonna do that, if you think that's the right way, do it. But I can only say what I believe in. I believe that you shouldn't hit your child. And I know many people believe that you should. They should be like, you can give them a little spank, you can hit them there, you can hit them here, and stuff. I don't think you should do that. I think there are better ways to discipline your kid. And we've seen it around us.
trust me, on the long run, it's better to do that.
Yeah, you want to discipline kids to the point where they're tough, but the mistake you're making is you're raising kids that are suppressing their emotions and feelings because they're trying to be tough. And what does that cause, bruv? Anger issues.
Of course.
It causes mental health issues.
Yeah.
And things like that. It's like, I don't understand why you want your kids to be so tough that they can't feel shit. They don't cry. This is when when things do go wrong in their life, yeah? When, like, I don't know, they have, like, a loss of a family member, a parent, whatever it is, yeah? Because of that sort of, like, upbringing, they're going to be like, nah, I'm tough. Like, I'm not soft. I can't cry. What does that fucking lead to? 10 years down the line, you're depressed as fuck because you don't know how to handle your emotions and shit. So in the long run, I don't think you need to raise tougher kids. Yes, raise kids that are emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. I think that beats toughness any day.
Huh?
If you're emotionally intelligent,
Yeah.
if you can empathize with other people
Yeah.
and feel sorry for other people, that you don't get any stronger than that.
Emotional intelligence is the most important thing, and I don't think not many people talk about that. Like, I don't think that I'm extremely emotionally intelligent, but I want to be. But it's a learning process. Do you get it? Being emotionally intelligent means like learning how to handle situations without like a stressful situation. I get very stressed at times and stuff. Yeah. But I want to be able to handle it in a way where I don't get too stressed. How do I handle it? Learning to handle that. That's better than learning to be like hiding your feelings and being tough. Do you get it? But yeah, overall,
Don't spank your children. Unless they are from Israel, then you spank the shit out of them.
unless they're Zionists.
If they're Zionist children, spank them, use the iron box, use it all.
Yeah, man.
Guys, before we cut, like, would you like to discuss about like children being like hit, like in India and stuff, like while they're teaching, and then they're more disciplined.
Oh, you know, so probably why is mentioning like the discipline measures they take in India in schools and stuff, like the whole keep your hand out.
Yeah, hitting them. Does that still happen with that back in the day thing? I don't think it happens anymore.
Do this?
What are you gonna hit me with?
No,
Where'd you get that from, bro?
it's a back scratcher.
Where'd you even get that from?
I had it in my bag, bro. I'd use it at
shit.
work and stuff. Yeah, but anyways,
Oh, the production.
it's the scratcher.
That's pretty sick.
Julian, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think it's part of culture as well? Like
It
It is a
it
cultural thing
100%,
because
100%.
it's mainly an Asian and African thing.
But you know what's funny, yeah? I'm not being funny at all, yeah? But if an African, Asian, Indian, South Asian, whatever, anyone of color hits their children, it's called discipline.
Yeah.
But white people hit their children is abuse.
Yeah,
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't, because it doesn't normally happen in their culture, right?
yeah.
So for us, it's abuse.
Yeah.
So, but why
And for
can't
us,
we
it's discipline for
exactly?
them.
So why can't we apply that in our society, in our group, in our fucking community?
But you know what? I don't have a child. Maybe I'm saying this without a child. 10 years down the line, if this podcast...
What if hypothetically your son, you basically got into a fight.
Yeah, we've got a few minutes.
He got into a fight
Yeah.
and then he gets bare angry and shit,
Yeah.
yeah? And he ends up beating someone up. It's not his fault,
How
but
old is he?
he's 16.
Okay.
He beat someone up really bad. He
Yeah.
knows Taekwondo and shit, yeah? This other guy started on him, but he finished it.
Yeah.
What would you do to him?
Oh, nah, bruv. That's... What? He got into a fight?
Yeah, but obviously you don't know
Was
the
he
full
in the
story.
wrong?
If you don't know the full story, so he could be in the wrong. So what are you gonna do?
Huh? You know these questions you're asking me,
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to answer
Is it
without
because-
being a parent.
Yeah, true.
I feel like certain... Again, like I said...
But you know, sometimes you act like you're all our dads. Because we come to you for advice. We come to you for advice.
I'm not acting like it. You're coming to me.
Yeah, it's true.
So then what do I do?
He is the dad of the group now.
I'm not the dad of the
He
group,
is the
bruv.
dad though. Not age thing. Forget the age thing.
Daddy.
But any
I'm the daddy of the
daddy.
group.
No, but let's be honest, yeah. Piri has an issue. Fucking anyone has an issue.
Yeah.
Their go-to person, it's not me, clearly. And he's the last person they go to. But they
Do you know
come
why?
to
Do you know
you.
why?
They
That's
come to
because
you.
I'm good at giving advice, but I don't really take it myself. But I'm good at
Oh,
advising
okay. Say
people.
that to the camera right now.
I'm good at giving advice, but I'm not good at taking it and
And applying it to your own life.
applying it to my own life.
All right, cool.
If I applied my advice to myself, bro, yeah. But anyways,
That's for the hitting your mama that didn't give you. No, but anyways, guys, like we said, we're not experts on this child psychology fucking kids thingy.
And even that clip we watched, that's just one clip.
One
Maybe we'll do another podcast with more studies.
It's also a white man white-splaining, so should we listen to him?
Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't.
He might be a Zionist at the end of the day. We don't know.
Yeah, we might be wrong, man. There might be like people who might be able to give us good.
We just like to have like thought-provoking conversations here, and obviously,
if anyone believes that smacking your child is right, and if you think that you've got valid reasons, please tell us, because maybe we might learn something new.
yes. Huge thank you to the Tamil wedding book. Wedding planner basically, but in your phone, like it is in your phone, and a wedding planner in your phone, and it's gonna help you with vendors, it's gonna help you with dates, it's gonna help you with everything from A to Z. Tamil wedding related, yeah, right.
It's in your hand, bro.
In your hand. So instead of you getting up in the morning, going to these vendors, and then they have everything on there, you can plan your wedding with ease. I wish I had used it, but it wasn't around the time I got married. But hopefully in the future, when my friends use it, we got two gentlemen here.
We'll tell you guys how it
We'll
went.
tell you. We might even do a little sample and show you guys how the app works. So big thank you.
Huh?
Is it the UK?
At the moment it's UK, but
It's
it would be
UK for
worldwide.
now.
Yeah.
Don't ever speak over me again, bro.
I will, bro.
There seems to be some problems on the set, so we need to stop the podcast. But yeah, thank you for watching, and we will catch you soon with the next topic. If you've got any topic ideas, please let us know in the comment sections. I'm still going to carry on drinking. But yeah, if you've got any topic ideas, please let us know in the comment section, in our DMs, and follow us, subscribe to our channel, keep watching, keep supporting, so we can keep.
And if you like this format, let us know.
And don't interrupt me next time. Thank you. Bye.
That's become a theme now. Don't interrupt me.